Listen. I know what you're thinking, and you're thinking, Nick, did you accidentally post the main channel video to your Hammers collection page? Otherwise, why would you be sitting at your desk? And that's a good question, because usually during Hammers collections videos, I'm sitting crisscross applesauce on the ground with socks on so nobody can see my feet. However, here I am at my desk. Well, you see, I'm sitting at my desk because today is no average Hammers collection video. In fact, it's much bigger than that. Today, we are not only doing our first ever giveaway on this page, we are also being sponsored by Bandai Namco. Yeah, you know Bandai Namco, the people who basically make everything when it comes to anime. Yeah, those guys. But why is Bandai Namco sponsoring today's video? Well, that would be because Bandai Namco has a brand new anime coming out right now. And this isn't just some random anime they decided to make. This is an anime decades in the making. Decades in the making? What am I talking about? Lord of the Rings? No, Bandai Namco is currently releasing an anime called Futo PI. And for a lot of you, that probably won't mean anything. But let me tell you right now, it should mean something. You see, Futo PI is an anime about a private investigator, but he's far from an average private investigator. You see, our main character, the private investigator, goes by Shitaru. He's got a makeshift team of people who help him in his investigations as he tries to be the most hard-boiled detective in all of Futo. And to some of you, this premise may sound slightly familiar, because Futo PI is not just an anime, like I said before. Futo PI is an anime based in the world of Kamen Rider. You see, Kamen Rider is a live-action Sentai TV show from Japan about a private investigator who has a belt that can turn him into a superhero. This show has been immensely popular in Japan for decades and was the work of art that inspired things like Super Sentai and Power Rangers. But why are we talking about Kamen Rider? Well, because Kamen Rider's getting an anime. Yeah, that's right. Kamen Rider is getting an anime called Futo PI. And as somebody who's seen the first 2 episodes of this anime, let me tell you, it's going to be huge. The characters are lovable, the action is immense, the one-liners are hilarious. There's quite literally nothing about this show not to love. But enough talking about Futo PI and Kamen Rider, let's unbox this statue. I'm so jazzed about Kamen Rider, this is actually the only thing that I'm keeping. Fortunately, Bandai sent me 4, so I can sign the other 3 and send them out to the biggest Kamen Rider fans in my comments. Which leads us to the conversation of how you're gonna enter into this giveaway. It's actually pretty simple. All you have to do is follow this page and comment on this video, and I'll be selecting 8 lucky commenters from that comment section to win. But enough rules. Let's open. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. It's got a lot of pieces that we're gonna have to make here. Fortunately for me, it does have instructions, even though they're in Japanese. Let's start where we always start, the base. So as you can see, guys, the base has Kamen Rider W written on it. And that's because this suit in particular came from Kamen Rider W. So if we take a look at our instructions, we see that we have the city skyline here with our iconic fedora, which belongs to the main character. The instructions seem to be telling me to put a bunch of pieces into this backdrop. These are the pieces that need to go in. But since the pieces need to be coming out at an angle, as you can see right here, we have to put these into the backstop in order to get our pieces at a nice angle. And just like that, we have our 3D effects. Well, not quite yet. Now we have the backdrop with our 3D effects. Look at this, man. It's so cool. It's setting the stage for the character quite literally popping out of the statue. But let's get to the moment of truth here. Let's get Shitaru out of this wrapping. We got to place Shitaru on this broken concrete base. And then this broken concrete base slides into our other base. And just like that, we have the meat of our statue here. But we all know Shitaru's outfit wouldn't be complete without a little bit of cape. And just like that, our MC is complete. Now we just need to give Shitaru his backdrop. And look at that, our statue is done. Man, the attention to detail on this is so incredible. I love how Shitaru is not facing what would traditionally be us. The backdrop being 3D is absolutely incredible. Some of the little details of the backdrop and all of that, man, it's awesome. Now I'm keeping this one, but I do have 3 to give away that I'm gonna be signing. So these guys could be yours. We just gotta find a spot for Shitaru now. Just in case you guys thought I was lying about having 3 extras. But here's the thing, guys, even if you don't win one of these statues, we're all winners here. Because once again, as somebody who's seen the first 2 episodes of Futo PI, I'm telling you, it's incredible. Even as somebody who didn't necessarily grow up with Kamen Rider, seeing this show flesh out into the reality that it is has me really excited. Whether you're the biggest Kamen Rider fan of all time or never heard of it before, trust me, Futo PI is one hell of a ride. And episode 1 became available to stream on August 1st. It's coming out weekly. By the time this video is posted, episode 2 is probably out already. And trust me when I say if you're not hooked in the first 2 episodes, then I got nothing for you. So remember, guys, make sure you're following the page, comment down below for a chance to win one of these signed statues, and go watch Futopia right now. And while you guys are commenting to enter the giveaway, guys, please, for me, like this video, subscribe to the page, and hit that noti bell. Listen, doctors have argued for years about how one becomes hard-boiled, and none of them thus far have ruled out that watching Futopia will do it for you. So why not try?